Ferguson seems to have lost a bit of his zip in the last half dozen matches. Since that, really since the tour to England, tour to New Zealand with the Kangaroo side there. Hasn't been quite the same elusive winger. Paul Dunn unloads well to Tessman. What a dump coming in there from Fenton. The ball was picked up by Penrith, but the referee Roberts saw a knock on both ways.
Wilfred Williams has just left the field. He's been replaced by Brendan Hall in the centre position.
Lob. Back to Burns. They liven it up again, but lose it this time. East get the ball back. Penrith not making too many mistakes in possession. McLean 40 out from his line. Ferguson a dummy half to Dunn. Slips it beautifully to Spina. That was a superb ball laid on by Paul Dunn. Deft pass. Ferguson rattling away at them. Penrith missing a few tackles here. They lead by 20 points. Mackay on to Filipina. Back to Tessman. Last tackle for East. Spina's got it. Spina charged down by Gerard. Ferguson loses it, and it's scampered up by David Burns. So a chance for East going bigging there. They could have got the ball back. It's Wolf.
There they are. Look at the missed tackles the Eastern Suburbs have committed, and 19 at half-time it was. They've gone through another 9 in this part of the first half.
Izzard through again. He cut that first line. Pass is loose. It could easily have floated into someone's hands. McLean's got it for East, but Izzard has been the most explosive player on this ground by a mile. He's been brilliant today every time he's got the ball. Tobin now. The game being played at quite a pace in the last 15 minutes. He's desperate to get back into it. Simpkins has a go. It's no wonder that there are a couple of tackles being missed out there. Tessman. Dunn swings it away to Mackay. Here's the last tackle for East. What have they got planned this time? A couple of their forwards are just wandering about there. Gary Worth puts up the bomb. Robinson's under it. He's got it well too. He was glaring at that ball. Made a good take and a good determined run to bring it back upfield. Howe. McLean wraps him up with Tessman. 26-6 Penrith lead. Gerard hammers it up. Clements to Fenton. Fenton steps out of it to Burns. Alexander for Izzard. Izzard interfered with. It's kicked ahead and a penalty. Izzard definitely interfered with after Greg Alexander kicked ahead, and Roberts just waited for the advantage. Here it is.
Yes, it's a planned move by Penrith with Alexander and Izzard. And there it is, number 8, John Tobin, the captain.
Another replacement for East. Todd Riley coming on for Gary Worth. He's about to. Simmons. They overran him on the inside. Just outside East quarter. Matt Goodwin. Alexander. Howell had it, lost it. Alexander went for the soccer kick. It'll be all cleaned up with a scrum. Brad Izzard's going off. Izzard having a sensational game today. He's taken a bit of a knock there. Long ball dropped by Todd Riley, and Penrith have got it back straight away. 10 out. Well, if they haven't already wrapped it up, they can do it now. That's Fenton's ball out through Burns. Lob comes into the line, and he's jostled to the ground just 10 metres out. Mark Robinson. Simmons. Just keeping it tight, keeping it controlled at the moment. Now a spread. Burns inside to Wolf. Backed up by Clements. Clements circles around in the tackle. He's stopped by Todd Riley. The last one for Penrith. A little kick ahead by Burns. It's running too deep. East will get it back on the quarter line, but good play by Burns. He's had another confident game in the 5'8" spot. A little chip ahead, and it just hit the ground and scurried beyond him into touch and goal. Spina, Filipina, back to Spina. Riley up in the line. And Penrith coming up and stopping a rather disjointed Eastern Suburbs attack at the moment as Filipina just slogs it somewhere downfield. Gonzalez has got the ball. He gets around Ferguson again. He's going to score here. Straight down the touchline, and Gonzalez is in for an easy try. John Ferguson missed him terribly. Gonzalez going in for a very, very comfortable try. That really does seal it for Penrith now. Look how comfortably he shrugged off a very feeble attempt at tackle by Ferguson. He just fingered at him like touch football. Gonzalez did well to keep away from that touchline, and then that was it. He raced down there and scored.
Certainly was, and Gonzalez has a ton of pace, but John Ferguson always a reliable defender. Now Gonzalez getting past him, and also John Tobin, who's also a great tackler, and there's just nobody in front of him, and as you can see near the end he eases up and just flops in for a nice try.
Alexander's toughest kick of the day into the breeze, and it's well away from the posts. Penrith still enjoying a commanding lead with about 15 minutes left. They lead 30-6. Izzard down there getting an ice pack on his leg. Let's hope the injury is one that he can shrug off. John Cartwright on for Gary Howe. Tight head. Alexander split them. Alexander inside. Robinson's pulled down a metre short. Lovely break. And another try to Clements. Greg Clements has scored his third try of the game. Dashing in from dummy half. It was started by this great run of Greg Alexander's. Good pass inside, well taken by Robinson, and then there was just no Eastern Suburbs defence back there, although they tried to hold the play up, and Clements went from dummy half. Simple stuff for a try. Very simple, but again, great individual brilliance by Alexander as he carved them up. Lovely pass inside, and Robinson almost getting there, but even though Chalice held on as long as he could, the referee almost prizing him off. Greg Clements very delighted to go in for his third try. Alexander mishits that kick, well away to the right, but it's still a big lead for Penrith, 34-6 with 7 minutes to go. John Cartwright in the front row for Penrith. Robinson feeds it for Easts. Filipina walks up. Todd Riley down on halfway. Tobin. Dunn, Paul Dunn. Robinson again out to Tessman. Tackled by Fenton. Mackay behind McLean. Simpkins has got it. Robinson to Tessman. Dunn. Ferguson flicks it inside. Dunn couldn't handle it, and a knock on. But a useful little kick, well followed ahead by Ferguson, who hasn't had a happy day in defence. But he was onto this ball, and the pass inside was just too awkward for Dunn to handle. Robinson. Wide of the ruck. Burns a great ball. Lob goes down the flank. Trier comes across. He missed him, but not completely. Ball over there to cover it. That's Burns. Alexander down the touchline. He's after the ball. He's going to get near it. He's in for a brilliant try. What a try to Greg Alexander. This is a very confident Penrith team now. And that's the sort of try that you can make when you are running hot. Alexander showing all his genius here. Kicks ahead, look at him explode in acceleration, picking it up one-handed. Brilliant stuff. A sensational try.
It certainly was. Just have a look. Not only does Alexander show brilliance in sensing this try, he saw no one ahead of him. He had the confidence to run. He thought he could beat his opponent, and just look at him pick it up one-handed. That's just absolutely brilliant.
Awkward kick to convert his try, and I don't think that's too straight. He's missed again. 38-6, getting close to full time. Brad Izzard, no doubt about it. He's the player of the match, although he was replaced in the second half. He was just sensational today. He made so many breaks, and the most telling one of them was just 3 minutes into the game. Field goal. That's Clements, but he's missed it. Would have been a nice finishing touch after the 3 tries that he'd scored. Kick a field goal. Siren goes, that's it. And Penrith, big winners here over Eastern Suburbs. Now they must wait for the Manly Cronulla result tomorrow.